Thank you for joining me. Chair fitness, all we need is a chair. I have my chair on a mat so it doesn't slide. And if you have light hand weights, feel free to bring them close by. We'll use them throughout the class. If you don't have hand weights, that's completely fine. Okay, come a little closer to your chair, the front of your chair. Take a deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall, and exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathe in nice and deep, and exhale one more time. We'll warm up for a few minutes, then we'll get right into the workout. From here, let's roll our shoulders back, nice big circle. So we're sitting up tall, a little closer to the front of our chair, looking straight ahead. Let's go the other way with our shoulders, back, up, forward, down. 2 more, and 1 more. All right, from here, take your legs a little wider, hands on your legs. We're gonna hinge forward at our hips and then just simply come back up. Getting comfortable with that hinging move, it helps to lengthen the back of your legs and work the back of your legs. Let's do 2 more, hinge forward. So we're keeping our spine nice and long, and 1 more. Now on the next one, we're gonna take it down halfway. Your feet need to be wide for this, legs wide. We're gonna rotate one shoulder towards the center, down towards the floor, then the other. So my hips are staying really still. I'm just rotating mid back up. Feel free to look side to side. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take it to the center, sit up nice and tall. Now let's bring our legs together. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a side bend. One arm lengthened up, one arm lengthened down, and then just switch. Good, moving our spine in all different directions, warming up our back muscles. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now from here, a little movement in our legs. So you can hang on to the side of your chair if you'd like. We're gonna move our body back into a curved position, scooping those abs. Lift one leg up, we're gonna lengthen it 4 times. 3, contract this muscle, 2, and 1. Place it down, sit up tall. Let's repeat on the other side. Lean back, tuck the tailbone, lift your other leg, and then lengthen. And 3, good, and 2, and 1. Let's do that one more time on the other side. Big inhale, exhale, lean back, strong abs. Lift your leg and exhale, inhale. 2 more. And 1, drop it down, sit up tall, lean back again, tuck that tailbone, lift your other leg. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, place it down. All right, legs just about hip distance apart, arms by your side, just lift your shoulders, drop them down. The entire time we're doing this, we're trying to keep our body long in a perfect alignment. Lifted chest, abs engaged. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, scoot back just a little bit. We're gonna start off with a march. So now we're gonna try to move the entire class. At the end of class, we'll spend a few minutes stretching to help with flexibility. All right, from here, we're gonna march for 3, tap forward, 1 heel. So it's 1, 2, 3, heel. 1, 2, 3, heel. 1, 2, 3. My upper body, I'm just sitting up tall. Right now, I don't even really need to hold the chair, but feel free to hold it the entire class when our arms are down. If you're holding onto your chair, just make sure you don't tense up the neck. Use that hold with your biceps, with your arms. 1, 2, 3, tap. 4 more, then just heels. 2 more, and 1. We're gonna continue just heels and slow it down. So I'm flexing my foot, toes to the ceiling, gently tapping the floor with my heel. All right, let's add arms, lateral raises, reach, lower, reach, lower. Right now, no weights, just arm weight to work our shoulders and arms. Sitting up tall, good. If I'm going too fast, feel free to slow it down. And breathe. Any breathing pattern you like, just as long as you don't hold your breath. And 8. If you're really reaching your arms, you should already feel that little burn in your arms. 3, 2, hold it up. Flip your palms, bicep curls. Each time you tap forward, curl your arms in. I'm gonna slow it down just a bit. 8 more, 7, 6, you got it. 4 more, and 3. Okay, same leg, shoulder press. Now my palms are facing forward. I'm reaching up. If this is too much for you with both arms, feel free to alternate opposite arm to leg. It's up to you. Shoulder press, and breathe. Keep going. Both arms or one arm. 8 more, sitting up taller and taller. 4 more. All right, same legs again, chest press. So here I'm gonna push, pull, push, pull. My body stays the same. Just moving my arms, contracting the anterior delts and chest as we push forward. I know there's really no weight. We're holding our arms up with the shoulders, but really focus on those chest muscles in front of our shoulders. 8, 7, 6. After this, one more move, same legs. 3, hold your arms forward now. We're gonna pull. My palms are down, so I changed it a little bit. Concentrate on your upper back. And 8, 7, 4 more. All right, we're gonna relax our arms and go into knees. Arms down, pull your knee up. Now, pull the abs in. Eventually we'll curve back again, working abs. But right now we're hinging at our hips, pulling our knee to the ceiling. You got it. Keep going. All right, same leg 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5. You'll start to feel it in the quad and hips. 2 and 1. Switch legs. 8, 7, 6, and 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Let's switch just 4 on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 4 on this leg. 4, 3. Back to alternating knees. Now if I'm going too high, you can lower your knee, which is a tiny knee, lifting your foot just a few inches off the floor. It's up to you. All right, we're gonna slow this down because we're gonna take our hands out and behind our head. Let's go into rotation. So I'm gonna bring my knees apart a little bit. Slow it down, cross, sit up tall. Cross, sit up tall. Elbow to knee. I like to exhale when I curve and rotate, bringing my elbow closer to my knee. And then I inhale as I sit up tall. 8 more. 8, up, 7, up. So we're curving, lengthening our spine. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, reach your arms out, just knees, picking up the pace a little bit. You got it. Just drop your shoulders down, sit up nice and tall. Last 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3. We're gonna reach side to side to a side lunge. So it looks like this. Reach one leg out, pull it in. Now this exercise, it usually helps if you're a little closer to the front of your chair. Try it though, find that comfortable position. Reaching your leg long. Try to get your legs straight. You got it. The top arm, try to line it up with your head. So instead of reaching forward, up and over, shoulder mobility. Reach and down, reach and down. Perfect. 8 more. 8 and 7. Lean side to side. 4 more. And 3 and 2. Okay, jacks. So for jacks, we're gonna hold the chair. We're gonna jump out and in. This one, we're leaning back, and I'm gonna move my chair a little bit. So keep going here so you can keep moving. I'll stop just to turn my chair a little bit so it's easier to see the position of my back. So I'm scooping and curve. Jump out, jump in, jump out. Now we're really gonna start to engage those abs. Lightly holding, but I'm gonna release in just a moment. Modification, one leg at a time. Just make sure your entire leg goes out, not just your foot. So knees and feet jumping out. All right, let's add arms like a jumping jack. Up, down, you got it. Stabilizing your body. Keep going. And 16 and 15. So again, a little curve from your head to your tailbone. Okay, 8 more. This is 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, sit up nice and tall, feet on the floor, hip distance apart. Hold your chair, scoot off your chair, hold it right here. This is just a little warm up for tricep dips. Scoot back, we're gonna do that again. Shake it out if you need to. Hold your chair, come off, tricep dips. We're gonna lower our body straight down, back up. Just be careful on this one. This can be a lot on your shoulders. You don't have to go low to feel this in the back of your arms. Try your best to point your elbows straight back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 and 1. Scoot back to lower body. We're gonna do some squats, so we're gonna take it to a standing position. Stand up tall, arms by your side. We're gonna sit back in our chair, reaching forward, and then come back up. So let's sit back, up tall. Press through both legs nice and even. We're gonna change this in just a moment to a one-legged squat. But the modification would be this, just a double leg squat. 2 legs down, 2 feet on the floor, or feet on the floor. But if you want to make it a little more challenging, we're gonna take it in a little closer in just a few seconds. All right, so the next one, as you sit, you can continue double leg or bring your legs closer. Lengthen one leg out. We're gonna reach forward. Stand with one leg, very hard to balance, and then sit back. Exhale. Inhale, you got it. Point that front leg forward on a little angle down towards the floor. Press through that leg. You're gonna feel this right away. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, let's switch. So once you're seated, switch legs, reach with the other leg, arms forward. Stand up tall, point that foot forward. Whoops, my squishy mat, I think. I hope that's why I'm having a little trouble. Sit back, stand up, sit back, stand up. You got it. Nice tall body here when you're in a standing position. 4 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, from here, one-legged squat. Again, we're gonna switch legs, but this time, I'm gonna turn my chair so I can use the floor, face you to start. 1 foot forward, 1 foot up on your chair. If you prefer to keep both legs down, continue with squats. We're just gonna do 8 on each side. Bend, straighten, inhale, exhale. Good. That's it. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg down and switch. Hopefully you're feeling this in your legs. Hip distance apart. Bend, straighten. Good. And 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall. Let's take it back down onto our chair. A little bit for abs now. We're going to start off in a tall position. Curve our spine, lean back, and lift 1 knee at a time. Now we're gonna focus on abs for the next few minutes. Alternating legs, this would be the modification for the next exercise I'm about to show you. All right, both legs, lift and lift and lift. Now you can tap the floor or try not to tap. Right before your feet touch, pull them back up. Very intense. Again, you can continue alternating if you'd like. Just make sure you're curving your spine. Even if you're doing both legs, we don't want to arch in between. Stay curved. And 16, gently hold your chair. 12 more, up. That's it, breathe. All right, only 8 more. 8, 7, exhale. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Relax your arms back to knees. Knees, just to keep moving. You got it. 8 more. Now let's take this to a kick. The kick doesn't have to be high. 3, 2. So from here, we're gonna kick, bring it in, kick, bring it in, kick. Reach your arms out. We're gonna add rotation again. Try to drop your shoulders. All right, turn, tap, turn, tap. So now we're rotating, tapping the inside of our leg. Little flexion, little rotation, and 8. Try to stretch your leg all the way out. 6, and 5. You got it. 3, 2, back to jacks. Arms out, legs out. Remember, you can do half jacks. This is the modification. Keep going, arms up. If you're getting tired, feel free to keep your arms down, just legs. But if you're doing okay, both arms, both legs. That's it. And 16. Keep moving. 8 more. 7, 6, and 5, 4. All right, today we're gonna grab our weights right away. So if you have light hand weights, you can grab them now. Don't feel like you have to have weights. I have 2-pound weights. You can have 2, 3, 5 pounds. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. If you don't have weights, that's okay. Palms are down, start off with lateral raises. So if you have the weights, hold on to those weights, reaching our arms out to the side, working our shoulders. If you don't have weights, I'm gonna put mine down for a moment. To make this a little more challenging, you just really focus on form. So from your head to your tailbone, lots of length. Pulling those abdominals in and up to keep you lengthened rather than sinking here. Make it challenging. Shoulders stay down, arms reach as wide as possible. And every muscle in your arms contracted. If you have the weights, I'm sure you're feeling it. 6 more. And 5, keep going. 4, we have light weights, so I'm going a little faster, but if you have heavy weights, go slower. And 1. Okay, from here, legs hip distance apart, hinge forward. Allow your weights to hang down towards the floor with your palms facing towards the back of the room. Bend and straighten. Concentrate on your upper back now. Back of your shoulders, upper back. Exhale, inhale. So I'm looking down, but I'm trying to keep my spine long. I'm not curving my body over my legs. Exhale, inhale. Okay, one arm at a time. Pull up and lengthen. Pull up, we're alternating. Don't rotate though. Continue to look straight down. And don't let your head hang below your body. The back of your head's reaching up towards the ceiling the entire time. 4 and 3 and 2. We're gonna do one more exercise from here. Reach your arms back with your palms in, triceps. Just holding them here is challenging. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Now, if you don't have weights, it just looks like this. Same thing. Keep your chest open. Keep your shoulders in neutral. So without a curved spine, you should be in a good position if you keep your spine lengthened. 8 more. Straighten your arms all the way to get a good contraction in the triceps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it straight, lower them down, sit up tall. One more exercise. Alternating forward, one arm at a time, work in the front of your shoulders. Important piece of this move is that we're not curved or sitting back. We want to strengthen our shoulders in neutral. So keep them a little behind your chest without arching. Good, lift. My palms down, one arm at a time, as straight as you can get it. Now you can turn your palm in. Sometimes it's a little more comfortable for the shoulder, and that's okay to do it like that as well. 8 more. 8, good. 7, excuse me, 6, 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, let's move our weights out of the way for now. Make sure they're all the way to the side. Come back to your chair. One more time, we're gonna do that side stretch. Reach and reach and reach. Length from your fingers to your toes. Okay, after this, we're gonna go back to that tricep exercise again, but we're gonna make it a little different. Good, 4 more. Reach, sorry. 2 more, and 1. Okay, feet flat. Hands on your chair, come off. Legs are a little bit apart. Move your feet away a little, because this time, each time we dip down, we're gonna bring one leg under the supporting leg, little rotation in my body, and then I press back up, straight body. The other leg goes under, we dip down, come back up. Very challenging. Now you don't have to tuck this leg under if it's just too much for you. You can continue here like we did before. So it's tuck under if you'd like, little rotation. 4 more, and 3, you got it, and 2. Okay, to continue working upper body, scoot back. Turn and face your chair. I'm gonna turn my chair like this. Hands on our chair in a push-up position. Lower your hips. If your hips are high, it'll be easier. If your hips are low, you'll already feel the core working a little harder. Shoulders away from my ears. I'm angling my fingers in. I'm gonna bend and straighten. If it's too much, bring one foot in. Bend and straighten. This is the modification. 8, 7, keep going. Strong upper body. 6, 5, lengthen your arms all the way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, step in with one foot. Bring your forearms down, elbows under your shoulders. Bring that other leg out into a plank position on your forearms on your chair. Pull your abs in and stay right here. Each time you exhale, think of drawing your abs in a little stronger, closer to your spine. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Nice deep breaths. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Step back in, stand up tall. All right, we're gonna stay standing for a few minutes. From here, we're gonna take our hands to the mat, lengthen our legs, flatten our back, and hinge forward. Warming up the back of our legs. We're gonna do quite a bit for the back of our legs. Push up your chair and stand up. I'm gonna turn my chair so it's facing you. I'm gonna hold the side of my chair, step to the side. gently hold. Lift your leg. Let's start out with outer thighs. We're gonna do quite a bit on this side. Any point you get tired, you can switch it up to a seated exercise if you'd like to keep moving, or just walk around for a bit and come back when you're ready. All right, again, perfect posture. This arm's gently placed on your chair. We're trying to pull our abs in without tensing up our upper body. Shoulders down the entire time. Good. Keep kicking to the side. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Place that leg down. We're gonna face our chair. Bring our hands down with that same leg. We're gonna bend the forward foot. Lengthen both legs for a moment. Hold it in a scale. Now, if you're turning out, try to get your hips even if you have to lower your leg. Bend the front leg a little bit and kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. Glutes. So we're trying to keep our back as steady as possible. So when you kick, there's not movement in your spine over and over. Keep it steady, working on stability. Strong glutes, stable core. It'll help you with all kinds of moves if you have that stability in the core. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Now curl it in. Flex your foot, heel to glute. Point your toe, reach. Heel, point, flex, point. You got it. And 8, and 7, and 6. I'm keeping my bottom leg bent. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, stand back up tall. We're gonna repeat this one more time. Face forward, lean onto this supporting leg. I keep this knee straight for this exercise. Side kick. Keeping your leg turned in, you should feel it right away. Good. Last 8, 7. So before we switch sides, we'll do a couple exercises in between because our legs will be tired. 3, 2, and 1. Face your chair, same leg. Bend both knees, kick your legs out to a scale, hips even. Bend the front bottom leg and kick, and kick, and kick. Keep going. Strong lower abs, hold them in nice and strong. And 8, 7, 6. The standing leg's gonna feel it as well. 2, hold it up. Okay, curl it in, heel to glute, point and lengthen. Pick up the pace if you're comfortable with picking up the pace. If not, go really slow. That's okay too. Sometimes that can be harder. More control. And 8, 7, 6, 4 more. Curl, point, flex, point. 2, and 1. Now before you lower your leg, try to straighten the bottom leg. You'll feel a little stretch in the back of that leg. Then lower this leg down, stand up tall. Shake your legs out. Before we go to the other side, we're gonna do a little bit of upper body exercises. So back to a push-up position. I'm gonna turn my chair. Angle your fingers in, lower your hips. This time we're gonna lower halfway and hold, but keep breathing. Go all the way down and hold, push up, all the way. Halfway hold, be careful on the holds, you don't hold your breath. All the way, hold, push up. Just 2 more. Remember to bring one foot in if it's too much. Bend, hold, elbows reach wide. All the way, hold, elbows reach wide, push up. 1 more time. Bend halfway, all the way, push up. Okay, from here, step in, stand up tall. Take your time, but now we're gonna switch sides. I know that was a quick break, but hopefully it helped to now work the other side if this leg can hang in there. Hold the back of your chair, stand up nice and tall. Straighten this leg. We're lifting this leg, so this hip might go a little higher, and that's okay. Side kick. Keep your chest lifted. Even though we're working upper body, it's nice to focus on upper body, the position you're in. We don't want to be forward at all. Try not to look down. Keep your body upright. Posterior muscles are working to keep us upright, so we want to strengthen them in a nice posture. 8 more. 8. Quadricep facing forward. Try not to turn out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, face your chair, same leg. Bend both legs, hands on the chair. Go into a scale, straight legs. Bend the bottom leg when you're ready, kick. Initiating this kick up with a straight leg coming from the glute. Keep going, kick. Now make sure your upper body, your head's not hanging. So we're looking down at our chair. You can look a little past if you like, just not too high. Keep your neck lengthened. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold it up. This is the part where we curl, hamstring curl, point and lengthen. Curl it in. If you keep your upper leg steady, you should feel it in the hamstring. Flex and point. Little movement in your ankles. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Point and reach. Lower down. Stand up tall. Let's turn and face forward gently. Hold in our chair. Straight legs. Lean a little into this exercise and kick. Side kick. Now, looking at this leg, make sure it's not forward. It makes a big difference. We want those hamstrings and glutes engaged. So if we move our leg back so it's in line with our body, the glute and hamstring will work a little more. 16, 15. Good. Stand up tall. Nice. All right. 8 more. This is 8. Last time through. 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Turn forward. Face the chair. Bend both legs, go into the scale, same leg lifted. Straight legs to feel a stretch on that standing leg. Now bend the standing leg and kick again, last time through, so hang in there. 16. All right, just 8 more, straight leg. 7, 6, feel that supporting leg working. 4, 3, 2, hold it up without arching your back. If you feel like you need to arch, lower your leg. Curl it in and lengthen. Heel to glute, reach, heel. Breathe. And 8, and 7, you got it. 6, only 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your leg straight in the bottom leg. One final stretch here. Lower your leg, stand up tall. Okay, the next exercise. Whichever leg feels a little more rested, we'll keep it down. I'm sorry, we'll put it up on the chair. So I'm gonna bring my right leg up, hold the back of my chair. We're gonna step up onto the chair, but the modification for this exercise would be here, step out to a lunge, pull it in. If you want to go up on your chair, but be very careful, you're here. Just make sure when you step up, you reach straight up towards the ceiling with the crown of your head, not forward, and then back. So we tap, lower, tap, lower. 6, same leg. 5, 3, hips even. 2, and 1. Okay, step off your chair, shake it out, and switch legs. Again, modification. We're here, we'd step back, same leg. We continue. So this bottom leg's working, we're lengthening that top leg. If you'd like to take it up on the chair again with your upper leg now, up tall, when you're ready, tap up, down, and 8, 6, 5, keep going. 4, 2, and 1. Okay, step off, shake it out. If you feel really winded, feel free to walk around. We're gonna go into mountain climbers. So the next exercise, we're gonna bring our hands to the chair. I'm gonna move my chair away a little. Bend your legs, step back, and when you're ready, pull your knee in, running in place. Mountain climbers. Supporting our body in this position. A little bit of upper body work. Keep going. Feel free to pick up the pace. You can go as fast as you like. And breathe. Make sure you're not curved. Keep your body lengthened. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step in. Next exercise, calves. I'm gonna bring one foot to the chair. You can turn your chair sideways if you want a little support, placing your hand on the back of the chair. Come in close, hands on your waist or down by your side. Press up onto the ball of your foot, the standing leg. Keep that leg straight, lower down. So if you're not holding the back, it's a little balance challenge. And we're gonna lift calf up, or calf contracted, heel up. Think of reaching this ceiling with the top of your head. 8. You should feel this in your calves right away. Lightly placing this leg in your chair, so I'm not pressing hard into the front leg, just to add a leg up in the chair for a little support. And 4, and 3, and 2. On the last one, hold it up, hold it right here. Feel that calf work. Lower down. Okay, take this leg off, let's switch. This is a nice stretch too for the back of our leg, with the leg that's up. Come in close, point your knees and toes straight ahead. When you're ready, lift up onto the ball of your foot, lower down. Now let's keep going. Up, lower, up, lower. Now this leg's up on the chair. Try to keep that hip down now, so your hips are not uneven. Keep them even. That's a little tricky. If there's any tightness in your hip and hamstring, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna wanna lift your hip, but just try your best to keep them even. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it up on this last one. Straight leg, straight body, and lower down. All right, from here, I'm gonna turn my chair again. This next exercise, we're gonna go into that hinge position again. So bend your knees, straighten your legs into a hinge forward. So we're not rounding our back, we're trying to keep it lengthened. Stay right here. Bend your knees again, straighten, hold. We'll start to build in some stretching as we move along, getting closer to the end of class. Bend and straighten. Good, let's do that one more time. Flat back, bend and straighten. Okay, from here, we're gonna turn and face forward with our legs turned out. We're gonna go into a squat into this position. We'll do that 8 times, and then we're gonna add a side kick with one hand on our chair. Inhale and exhale. I have my legs laterally rotated. Okay, ready? I'm gonna show you on the next one. So we squat, lean to the side, kick, reach your arm, and then back to that squat. Turn your legs out, squat, kick, you got it. Take your time on the way down. That's probably the trickiest part right here. Placing your feet turned out again. Squat, side kick, lift your legs, squat, side kick. You got it. 4 and 3. Lift it nice and high if you're comfortable with that. 2. I have my legs turned out for this exercise. And 1. Okay, stay in that squat. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6. Nice long spine. 4, 3, 2, hold it right here, don't move, and slowly lengthen. Take your time, let's go to the other side. I'm gonna move my chair in a little bit. Okay, when you're ready, laterally rotate, make sure your knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. Bend, straighten, looking straight ahead. Inhale, exhale, hold those abs in. 4 and 3, then we'll add that side kick. 2 and 1. Okay, ready? Hand to the chair. Lift your leg as high as you'd like. You'll feel a stretch in the inner thigh. I do have my top leg parallel, but feel free to turn it out. Go back to that squat. My bottom leg's turned out. Squat, lift. I tend to go parallel. I'm more comfortable in parallel, but if you're more comfortable in a turn out for this exercise, turn that top leg out. Lower and lift. 6 more. Sitting back here, shift your weight back. Keeping your legs turned out. 2 more. 1 more. And lower down. Let's go right into pulses. Try to keep your chest up for this. Legs turned out. If you find it uncomfortable, turn it out. Just bring your knees and toes in a little bit, more like a regular squat. 8 more. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Walk your legs in, shake it out. All right, now we're gonna take it down onto the mat. So just make sure you're not really winded. I'm gonna turn my chair. I'm gonna take it down onto my back with my heels in the center of my chair. We'll just do one exercise down on the mat. I'm a little bit away so my legs can be straight, my arms by my side. I'm gonna lift, contracting those posterior muscles, and then lower down. Exhale, inhale, glutes, hamstring. Lift and lower, lift and lower. After this exercise, we'll go back to our chair, grab our hand weights again. Keep going. 16 more. Lift your hips high at the same time, pull those abs in. 8, 7, feel the back of your legs working. Hang in there. 4 and 3. Now on the last one, just hold it up and steady. Hold it right here. Straight legs, every muscle in your legs contracted. Lower your hips down, bend them, and let's go up to a seated position. Now before you stand, if you could bring your legs wide in a straddle, we're just gonna do a quick stretch. So we lengthen our back the best we can. Reach forward, our legs are in a V shape. Hold onto your toes or hold the back of your legs. Try to hinge at your hips. If you're rounding, Maybe bend your knees a little bit. And you hinge forward. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it up nice and tall. Let's go to a standing position. Great job, everyone. I'm going to turn my chair back to that starting position. If you could grab your weights if you have them, we'll use them again. All right. So from here, place your weights here. We're just going to lift up onto our toes and back down, resting our weights on our legs. Again, you don't have to use weights. You can do the same thing without weights. You'll still get a good workout. So we're lifting, contracting our calves as strong as possible. So even without weights, if you really contract the muscle that you're working, you'll get a good workout. 8 more. 8, 7, up high. 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Okay, from here, lengthen your arms, sit in a comfortable position. Alternate bicep curls. If you don't have weights and you want to make this a little more intense, then just go both arms together and lower. If you have weights, we're going to start alternating. Keep your chest up. Abs engaged the entire time. Bicep curls. Now, to get the most out of a bicep curl, we keep our elbow either right by our side or a little in front of our body. If they shift back, you're probably not going to feel it as much. So just keep pointing your elbows either down towards the floor or an inch or 2 in front of your body. 8 more. 8. Open up all the way. Get a nice stretch. 6 and 5. I have light weights. I'm feeling it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now ready? Both arms together. Curl up and hold. We're going to lower for 4, 3, 2. Open up all the way. Quickly up. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing without weights. Up and hold. 4. Keep your wrists lengthened. 2, 1, and hold. So try not to flex the wrists. Knuckles to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Up and hold. Contract those biceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is it. Last time. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your palms facing back. All right. From here, we're going to hinge forward again. This time, turn your palms in. We're going to lift our arms out to the side. This is a little tricky. Most people want to go up to a seated position when they lift, like that lateral raise, but we want to keep our body low. To do these exercises, it's good to get comfortable with a hinge. Sometimes tight hips, tight posterior muscles prevent us from truly hinging at our hips. We always round in our lower back. So we'll do some stretches at the end of the class to get us comfortable with that hinge move. 8 more. Breathe. 6, 5, 4. I have a little bend in my elbow. And 2, and 1. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Great job. Bend your elbows to your side. Lift your palms or arms up towards the ceiling. Turn your palms so they're facing you. From here, we're going to do little pulses up. We're trying to work the anterior delt. If this is uncomfortable, you can keep your palms turned in. You can do the same thing without weights. 8 more. 8, 7. Keep the chest lifted without arching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Open up your arms. Stretch them out straight. Hold. You got it. And lower down nice and slow. Perfect. Okay, one more exercise, then we'll stretch. Move your weights out of the way. We're going to turn to the side. One leg hangs off the edge. The other one tucks in nice and close with our leg in extension. Glutes. Hinge forward. This is that hinge move again. I'm holding the back of my chair with my back arm. The front arm can go anywhere you'd like. You can gently hold the chair. Curl to a hamstring curl. It's important you don't bring your knee in. And then tap, curl, tap, curl. Good. So if you lean over and you create that length from your head, hip, knee, and you stabilize your upper leg, and you hug the chair with your leg, you should feel it in the hamstring. Good. Keep going. Breathe. And 8, 7, heel to glute. 6, you got it. 4, 3, okay, hold it on the last one. Hold it up. Concentrate on the hamstring and release. All right, let's switch sides. Last exercise, and then we'll stretch. One leg hangs off the side. One leg hugs the side. We hinge forefront. We hinge forward. Use your arms to help stabilize. Curl, curl. You got it. A little extension. So we want our knee back. We don't want the hip flex. Reach your knee back. Hard position to get into without it getting into the lower back. Long spine. 16 more. 15, 14. Nice form. Good. Only 8 more, then hold it. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Okay, ready? Hold it up. Contract that hamstring. Hold, hold, hold. And release. All right. Face forward. Let's do some stretching. Sitting up tall. Neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Sitting right up on the sits bones. We're going to reach our arms up in a big circle, then hold on to the bottom of your chair or the back here. Lift your chest, extending your spine. So we're moving the shoulders back, hopefully feeling a stretch here. Just make sure you gently tip your head back so you look up. Make sure your chin's not reaching forward with this stretch. Extend your spine. We'll hold these stretches a little longer. Now release one hand, release the other. Sitting up tall, great. Hands on your shoulders. Let's circle our elbows around. Nice big circle, shoulder mobility. Last one, and place your arms down. All right, from here, legs close. Flex one foot forward, heel on the floor, toes up. Hinge forward again, flat back, and feel the stretch on the side, the leg that's extended. Hold it. Take a look at your foot. If it's turned out or in, straighten it out and you'll feel an area that you might get more of a stretch with. It might be a little tightness. And then come back up. Other leg. So when I place my heel down, I'm reaching with the inside and the outside of my foot. Then I hinge. Notice if that changes. Keep reaching. Keep your foot flexed. Get that nice stretch. You might have a little bend in your knee. That's okay, as long as you're feeling a stretch. And come back up. Okay, let's take it to a standing position using our chair to stretch. Hold the back of your chair, place one leg up on the chair. I love this stretch. Drop your hip down. So just standing in the correct position, you might already feel a stretch. Straighten leg, straighten this leg. Now, if you're not feeling it or you want it a little more intense, hinge forward and reach for your chair. Lower your eyes, but really try to keep your spine long. So if you're rounding your back a lot and you're tucking your tailbone, try to reach the tailbone in the opposite direction of the leg that's reaching forward. Lengthen your spine like you're laying a long position of your spine on your leg. Hold. Hold the back of your chair, come back up. Now let's switch legs. So we place our heel down. Once our heel's there, we drop our hip, straighten our leg. We try to stand up tall. Feel the back of your leg, feel that stretch. You want a little more, bring your hands forward. And again, bringing your neutral spine the best that you can forward. It's hard to keep the natural curve in our lower back, so that area might flatten out a little, that's okay. But think of the glute reaching the opposite way as your foot. Okay, hold the back of your chair, come up tall. Let's work on that hinge. I'm gonna turn my chair again. You don't need to keep turning so many times. I'm just turning so I can face side to the side or forward. Stand back a little bit from your chair. Reach your arms up, standing up tall. Send your glutes straight back, hinge forward, and lower your hands to the chair. Once you're there, stay in this stretch. Get your back as long as possible. It's like a downward dog stretch. Similar, although we're flat on our feet. Hold it. Now bend your knees, lower your arms, lower your head. So we're in this forward fold. Take a deep breath in and exhale, round your spine up one vertebra at a time. Once you're standing, hands on your lower back, I like to make a fist and place my hands in the lower back area, and I'm extending my back, moving my hips forward, come back up. Let's do that again. Hopefully this feels nice. Extend, come back up. One more time. Let's inhale as we extend, exhale up. All right, let's stretch our calves. Legs together, stepping forward with our hands. We're gonna go into a lunge, so that's why we're moving our feet forward. Bring one leg back so your toes are on the mat. Once you find the mat with your toes, lower your hips a little so they're not up or rounded back. Bring your lower your heel right into the mat, and as you do that, lengthen your body, because if your hips up, you might not feel it. If you lower your hips, you'll feel more of a stretch in the lower leg. Hold, good. And now let's switch. Other leg goes back. I like to bring my toes the ball of my foot so I know everything's nice and even, I'm in parallel, and then I press my heel into the floor. Once my heel's there, I try to lower my hips, lengthen in my body because I get a better stretch. And bring your leg in. Okay, back to a seated position to finish class. Back to our chair, how we started. Sit up nice and tall with your legs hip distance apart. Perfect posture. Let's go into extension as we inhale and reach our arms up. So arch your upper back. Exhale, lengthen, neutral spine. One more time, breathe in. And exhale. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.